Hey, what's up? I'm Matt, the vocals of Cryptopsy, and you're listening to my podcast, Vox&Hops, where I hang out with fellow metalheads, and we talk about their lives, music, and craft beer. Just want to remind you guys that I'm going to be at this year's Festival Bière et Saveurs de Chambly, which is happening at the end of this month, and I'm super stoked to be there. This is my first beer fest experience as a media. I'm really looking forward to tasting a whole bunch of great beers and sharing that experience with all of you. If you are at the fest, as I mentioned, if you recognize me, come and say hi. We'll drink some beer. We'll talk about metal. It's an honor to be there. Super stoked to be at Festival Bière et Saveurs de Chambly this year. Wow, this next interview. I remember going through it and being like, what the fuck am I doing? Are they for real? Do they hate me? Can I get through this? And in retrospect, I still feel that way, but I still had fun somehow. So, here it is, episode number 54, with Vince and Jules from Dopethrone.
I warn you, what you are about to hear is very disturbing indeed.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm with Vincent and Jules from Dopethrone. How are you guys? How was it? How was the set? How did you enjoy your experience at Heavy Montreal?
Personally, I thought it was fucking awesome. I thought it was one of the best shows actually we've ever played here, at least in Montreal where we're from. And I don't know, for 1:30 in the afternoon, the crowd was pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah. It was an early show. We fucking loved it, though. And
You never know at festivals, like if you get that early slot. Were you excited when you got booked and then disappointed when you saw when you were going to play?
I mean, naturally, yes. I mean, it was like, kind of early, not going to lie. I don't think I've ever done that, like, in the daylight.
I even got up before noon, like, for like a decade.
I deadlined Summer Breeze. I played at 3 o'clock in the morning. I think I'd rather play at 1:30 in the afternoon when people are fresh and, like, just gotten out of bed, and then you just deal them their dose of extreme fucking metal.
But let's be honest, a lot of people aren't fresh.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be.
They've been up. I mean, no, you seem fresh, but I mean, a lot of people aren't. They've been up since the day before. They ain't fresh.
You guys seem fresh. You guys played really well. Let's talk about the Montreal scene. I love it. How do you guys feel about it? Where are you from Montreal? You're not from Montreal.
I'm not originally from
Where are you
Montreal.
from?
I'm from Ontario.
Beautiful.
Originally, and I grew up in the States for a little while too.
Sorry about that.
All over. Yeah.
Does everyone ask you that question? No.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's kind of complicated to answer, but
okay, no problem. Everyone has that question that they fucking hate getting. Yeah.
Home is Montreal. That's all that matters.
Beautiful. That's
Yeah.
I've heard a rumor you guys are from Hochelaga. Is that right?
Yeah, we get our own little thing going on, like our own block. It's like we get our own garden and stuff, and make some barbecues, play some riffs, just chill.
It's in a kind of slimy area of Montreal, though.
It's sort of
But
growing.
it gives it character.
Yeah, we take care of each other. People don't fuck with us.
This is all about community, sense of pride, and a sense of family, which is exactly what metal is.
Fucking A, right.
And craft beer. Vox&Hops is all about craft beer. This is from Granville Island Brewing. This is the West Coast IPA. And Vince, you got the
Griffintown.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of what Hochelaga is.
Yeah.
Cheers. It's the antithesis.
Am I the hipster?
You're the anti-hipster, dude.
Thank fuck.
Do you guys?
It's cold and delicious.
It is cold.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Dan Levy for hooking me up with all these cold, great beers
dude.
today.
Thanks,
Keep them.
Dan.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Yes. Let's talk about craft beer. I am from Montreal. You guys are based in Montreal, from Montreal. Do you guys enjoy craft beer?
I personally love craft beer. He likes shit beer for the most
Yeah, I drink piss and whiskey.
Good beer, yeah.
What would be some of the breweries that you do enjoy from here?
Oh, fuck, dude. Some of the brews, like the companies?
Brews or styles? We can start with styles and then we can work our way around that.
Whoever makes, La Vache Fall.
La Vache Fall, yes,
What's
of
the name
course.
of that? What's the name of the company, though? With a little cow on it, like, oh, it's so good. I don't know. That's just pretty good.
I know that L'Espace Public has a tap room in Hochelaga.
I don't really pay attention to like names and shit. I just kind of drink it if it.
So if it tastes good in my mouth, I'll drink the shit out of it. I don't. I mean, nice label, shitty beer. You know, like we get a lot of those.
What would be your shitty beer of choice?
I just of choice. I wouldn't choose a shitty beer. Like, who the fuck would choose a shitty beer? I'll have that one.
You go to the Dopethrone.
No.
You got $10 in your pocket. What beer? What door are you opening, and what beer are you grabbing?
The one that gets you the most fucked up.
The one that gets you the most fucked up. I like that.
Yeah, just like malt liquor. Just you know, we're broke.
Tell me about where you guys are going. What do you guys have going on after this?
Home? I think we're going home, right?
Not bad. You guys are so bad.
We're going to see Slayer right after this.
Fucking right.
Yeah, we're gonna go see Slayer. Fucking, you know.
No, we're going to Europe soon.
Are you? Awesome.
I don't. September or no?
Starting in Spain.
August. What's the date?
On the night. 7?
Yeah, 7.
God,
you guys are heading over to Europe?
We have a tour, and then we come back for like a month and like a week, and then we're leaving again.
Awesome. Is that a headlining tour, both of them? Or are you guys going out with other bands?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
Cheers to Dopethrone.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's all headlining, but it should be either way. Yeah, some of it probably.
We're gonna
we're
play instruments.
With, like, I Hate God. And
fucking right, man.
Like that, like, yeah.
What would
bands?
They're fun. Yeah.
High Fighter, like.
Awesome. What would be like a dream tour for you guys, or in case you've already done it and I'm unaware of that?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping to share the stage with Evanescence while we were here, but
you guys could have done a duet.
They didn't answer my emails. So.
They didn't answer mine either.
I want Jeff Goldblum because I want teleportation for the next tour. He needs to do that teleportation machine thing.
I've actually had a discussion with my guitarist Christian Donaldson that if bands started teleporting, then touring, like, people wouldn't go see shows anymore because it'd be less special. Because then I know you're special.
I got my helmet.
Because, then the whole fact that the people are here and they have to travel to get there and all the shit that goes into being in a touring act makes it worth going to see the show, is his argument.
Are they going to have air conditioners, though? That's all I care about. Like, teleportation
air-conditioned farts, like, for vans.
Air-conditioned farts.
Right? It would
just recirculates just its farts in the teleportation device machine.
Just put like a little bounce sheet between fucking nailed it. You got this. Just all the promoters out here, we're on the road. Like, just stop it with a chili, all right? Just a bunch of us in a van, okay? Stop feeding us chili.
It's cheap. That's why they fucking feed us chili. And there's always a vegan. Yeah.
You ever smell a vegan fart, dude?
I deliver vegan farts for a living. I like this. You guys are fun. We should just hang out normally and just go drink beer. I want to come to that garden. I like you guys. Yeah. The attitude is great. I love it. Let's just blend them together and then we can sell it as a perfume, like a musk. How did you start screaming? When did you realize you could scream? Why do you scream? Unless you hate that one too.
No. The first band I was ever in was local sort of crusty metal punk band from upstate New York called Cirrhosis. That was in '98. And then I formed my own band a few years later, and they weren't like well known outside of upstate New York, but for upstate New York, it was pretty well known. And so that was around like '98. I mean, I fucked around a little bit before that, like '96, '97, but that was like the first bands I was ever in were like sort of like crusty punk bands, and that's when I started doing my thing. And I don't know, I've been hanging out with these guys since like 2009, just doing like random vocals here and there, and then as of September last year, I became full-time in the band. So
how do you stay, I'm a vocalist, so I'm always curious about this, how do you stay healthy on the road?
I don't. I'm not sure what that means.
Do you have moments where it's a struggle as a consequence to
I
that?
drink water when I feel like I'm going to die, and I don't know, I try to sleep and eat somewhat and do normal human things because that's what I apparently am. But
Overrated.
Yeah.
Beings.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't know. I just try not to indulge too much, I guess, and
which is hard.
Things right before a show, and
I mean,
I don't know.
You need to get like your proper like cocktail, like feeling, but you can't just get all fucked up every day all the goddamn time.
No, you definitely can't get fucked up all the time. You have to.
You got to get fucked up perfectly, just enough. Not. Otherwise, you'll die.
Dopethrone. So much fun, Vince. And I'm so bad.
Jules,
I apologize. Cheers. Thank you so much for sitting down with me.
I forgot your name, too.
I'm Matt.
Oh, Matt.
Nice to meet you. We're going to hang out some more here at Heavy Montreal, but not with you guys. Cheers. Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much for getting through that with me. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the attitude, as I mentioned. It was intense, super, super intense. So cheers to Vince and Jules for giving me an experience which I hadn't had, interviewing up to over, at this point, 60 people. So cheers to the local Montrealers for giving me a new experience. I got to give a shout out to Marie-Mado Langlois from Brasseur de Montreal for hooking us up with the beers that we drank at Heavy Montreal. I appreciated it very much, and I know that all my guests did as well. So cheers to you, Marie-Mado. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope that you hang out with your loved ones, your friends, and most importantly, enjoy life, metal, and craft beer. Cheers, Vox and Hops heads.